Hello and welcome to Miniature Mayhem. In this video we will be painting an Esher miniature using Games Workshop Contrast paint. Let's get into it. So the first choice that I made was to paint all the skin colors. For this I used the contrast paint Gilliman's Flesh. I usually do the skin colors first because since they are the lowest layer of everything that I will be painting, I just find it easier to do that before I do all the clothing and jewelry bits. The downside of using contrast paints is that you have to be careful where you put them, that you don't put them on spaces that you're gonna use different colors on, because then you will have to reapply the white base color, and sometimes it can be a bit of a drag because putting contrast colors over each other gives a weird effect sometimes. Then for the clothing I chose to use Imperial Fist contrast color. It's this very nice bright yellow. As you know, I love using bright colors on my Necromunda figures because I really like this poppy 80s vibe that the game has, and I like that to be shown in the miniatures. It's also nice to paint something else than all those military uniforms that are in the same dark green or dark gray. Hence my decision to use yellow. I'm being very careful here to not get any yellow on the already painted skin tone, because it would not be that easy to fix that. After having finished the clothing parts, those weird leggings or panties that she's wearing and her top, it was time to paint her hair. And for the hair I went for this very vibrant pink. She has a great haircut as well, so I find that the strong bright pink suits it very well. And I went with Doomfire Magenta for this one. Once done with the hair, I decided to do one of the two gloves she's wearing. For the right glove I used Skeleton Horde. I also used it for this leather patch she has on her upper leg. Whoops, I missed the camera there for a second, but we fixed that. Come on camera, if you could please focus. There we go. With that out of the way, I did the loincloth she has hanging there. I used a purple for that. To be more precise, I used Contrast Magos Purple. It was a little bit less dark than I was hoping, but it still looks pretty cool once dry. For the other glove, I used Snakebite Leather Contrast Paint. I also used this color to do her belt and any other straps she has on her. With most of the clothing done, it's time to do all the metallic pieces. Now these are the only pieces I did not use contrast paint for. For all the silver metal I used Leadbelcher, which I put on the sword and the pistol she's carrying. The second non-contrast color that I used is this gold Retributor Armor. I used it for all the other metal parts. For this box she has hanging from her belt, I don't even know what that is. Is it a gas mask? Is this her cell phone, a walkie-talkie? I don't know. Either case, it looked like a piece of metal to me, so I painted it gold. And I did the same for all the little pieces of armor and, of course, the details on the weapons. Next, I painted the two feathers she has hanging from her belt with the metallic color, because I want to apply some contrast on that later. I then also continued to use the, what's it called? Leadbelcher metallic color to do the bases as well, because the bases in my warbands are this grimy metal, and of course, I wanted to stick to that. Then I went back to the feathers and I applied orc flesh contrast color green over them. I love how contrast color looks over metallic colors. At this point, all the basic colors have been locked on the model, so I started to apply some washes. I applied a non-oil wash on all metallic pieces, on all silver metallic pieces I probably have to say. And then on all the golden pieces, I used Reikland Fleshshade to give this dark, warm, reddish tint to the gold. For the base of the model, I gave it first a very heavy wash with known oil. I let it dry, of course, and then applied a second wash with Agrax Earthshade. This will give a nice grimy, rusted look to the base. With the model done and finished, all I gotta do now is apply some varnish and the model is ready for the battlefield. Let's look at the final result. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.